Good evening. Prosecutors say the man accused of stabbing the author Sir Salman Rushdie has been formally charged with attempted murder and assault. Sir Salman remains on a ventilator in hospital after being attacked at an event in New York State yesterday. He's been the subject of death threats ever since the publication in 1988 of his controversial book, The Satanic Verses, which some Muslims considered blasphemous. Authors and politicians have condemned the attack as horrifying and also an assault on free speech. Our correspondent Nomia Iqbal is outside the hospital in Pennsylvania where Sir Salman is being treated. Nomia.
Yes, Sir Salman Rushdie is still very ill in hospital. As you mentioned there, he is on a ventilator and we haven't received any new update yet on his condition. Now, this hospital here has some of the most advanced facilities in the country when it comes to treating victims of trauma. Police say a 24-year-old man has been charged with the attempted murder and assault of an author who has spent a major part of his life living under the threat of extremist attacks.
Sir Salman Rushdie remains on a ventilator inside this hospital after undergoing emergency surgery. His agent has said the author is in bad shape. He faces losing an eye, the nerves in one of his arms are severed and his liver is damaged. Sir Salman was flown here from the neighbouring state of New York. It was there at a literary event where the attack happened in full view of a large audience. A man in a black mask jumped onto the stage, stabbing him at least once in the neck and several times in the abdomen. Guests held the suspect down as others tried to help the author, who lay injured on the stage.
I've been coming here for 31 years, and this is one of the most peaceful, quiet places I've ever been in my life. And, you know, the guy has a price on his head from 1989, and of all the places he might be attacked or hurt or, God forbid, die, Chautauqua would be the last place I would think of.
The suspect in custody is 24-year-old Hadi Matar from New Jersey, whose parents migrated from Lebanon. Reports say that a law enforcement review of his social media accounts found he was sympathetic to the causes of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards, a major military and political force in Iran. It was in 1989 when Iran's spiritual leader at the time placed a death sentence on Sir Salman. His book, The Satanic Verses, was considered an insult to Islam and led to global riots which killed 45 people. He went into hiding for nearly a decade. Questions are now being asked about the level of security precautions at the event where Sir Salman was attacked. But in recent years, he expressed discomfort about high levels of security, saying he wanted to be able to live his life freely. Nomia Iqbal, BBC News, Pennsylvania.